Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy full day of eating. It's kind of dark in here. Hold on. Is that better? How's my face look? I have been dealing with the weirdest swelling under my eye for the last week. I have to take my, is this before breakfast? Yeah. My prednisone. They thought it was some kind of allergic reaction. They put me on some oral steroids. You know, me and Bentley Boo are always up early, and I'm going to start the day. This is gonna kind of be like a kind of vlog, but mostly full day of eating, because I do have a lot to do today, but I can't bring you to everything I have to do today. So, welcome to the full day of eating. I hope you enjoy. I like to point out that I am really trying hard with my vitamins and supplements because I had my blood work done again. I haven't had it done since January, and my LDL is high again. I do believe this is genetic, but I had some things that were kind of out of range that I didn't love. So I'm going a little bit more of the natural route with supplements. Bought this little pill container off Amazon, by the way. These are my regular ones, multivitamin, vitamin D, fish oil, just basic stuff. But then I am taking citrus, bergamot, and red yeast. But also, how cool is this, right? You can put, oh, hi. You can put them all in here, and then you just twist the top and dump them out. Fantastic. So I also have a lipid shield one or whatever. So we're gonna see how a couple months of these supplements and adding some more omegas and the fish oil that I've been taking has actually the fish oil from sardines and not salmon. So that's different from the one I was taking before. And I am including more whole eggs, salmon, avocado, almond butter. And then when I've been doing my meats, I've been cooking them with some more oils lately. So I'm really excited to see if that helps bring it down a little bit because it was higher than it was in January, and it was already high in January. So that's kind of a big bummer. Supplements. Now I'm gonna take the dogs for a walk, and then I'm gonna get changed, and then we're just gonna head over to the gym. So it's a good gym day when the hair looks like this. All right, it is 10. And I am going to review the Buff Chick Buff Whey. Meg is my internet friend, actually. I hope I meet her in real life, but she sent me her protein to try. And just because I'm with a supplement company doesn't mean that I'm not allowed to try other supplements. And if you guys know me and you've been around for a hot minute, you know that no matter what, whether it's something I'm given for free to review or I purchase with my own money, it does not matter. I am always going to be 100% honest. Now, the reason that I've stuck with Driven protein for years is because their stuff is third-party tested. It's not overly sweet. It does not hurt my stomach at all. Even their pre-workout, which is huge because I typically have not the greatest aversion to, or typically have aversions to pre-workouts. Anyways, this is the whey protein. What I find interesting about this is on the label, it says ignore my nails, I'm getting them done this week. Calories, protein, magnesium, chloride, sodium, potassium, but it doesn't actually have the amount of carbs. I'm assuming maybe because there's no carb, but still I think that's interesting that it's not on the label. It is very fruity smelling for cereal. This flavor is fruity cereal milk flavor. I typically keep it very simple with my, with my proteins. I like the vanilla, so this is gonna be new for me. There's no pieces in it, it's just straight up powder. It really smells citrusy. Like I'm not getting much Fruity Pebble from this, so let's see. Just because I love Meg doesn't mean that I'm not gonna be harsh on her protein. All right, let's see. Okay, it 100% tastes like Fruity Pebbles. The smell was absolutely off-putting. Like I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so citrusy, but it's not. I think that if you could pour this, you know how I've been making that with the Lucky Charms, you could do this over Fruity Pebbles and it would give you the same kind of feel to it if you're into that. So it's good, not clumpy. I think to switch it up, this would be a great option. Like if you're somebody who typically does plain flavors like I do, just vanilla all the time and sometimes the coffee one for my morning coffee. This is like a fun flavor. That's one thing about Driven is they don't have a lot of fun flavors outside of like banana cream pie or like the cookies and cream one. They're pretty basic with their flavors, but that's just what works better for my stomach. So as we go about the day, I will keep you updated on whether or not this hurts my stomach. But I will say it does 100% taste like Fruity Pebble milk. I will give it that. I'm gonna have to ask her about the label though, because I've never seen a label that looks like that, so. Quick little Publix haul. The cereals were buy one get one free. Don't judge me. And I wanted to try the chocolatey protein, the milk cereal with these. And then this is for the regular protein. Can that camera work? Okay, good. And then some cucumbers for salads, meats, chicken. These are so good for like little tacos or burritos or what have you. And then some cheeses, bananas, green beans, lettuces, cream cheese, sweet potatoes, and egg whites. Okay, so now we are showered and ready to go for the rest of the day. I'm gonna prep some basics. I think I've talked about this in previous full days of eating or meal prep videos. Always, always, always keep in your fridge things that are super easy to grab, easy to make, basic proteins, carbs, veggies, sources. That way you can just grab and go, make things throughout the week however you see fit. And I typically stick with some like chicken tenders, sweet potatoes, green beans. I keep it kind of really simple, as you guys know. I know, I'm sorry, what can I say? While the sweet potatoes are finishing up, I had my eye on this one. This one looked the best. You just can't go wrong with the little chicken cutlet, you know? My Italian roots coming out. Oh, I did not have a meat pounder, and so I use an ice cream scooper, and that is not our deal. My green beans, however, are fire. And here we have the lunch. Off my appointment, and I'll be back. I'm finishing up some client check-ins right now, and sometimes when I do this, I don't typically always pre-plan my day out, especially just like being at this point in my life and in my journey. I'm not somebody who wants to track forever, and for right now, because I am in a little bit of a cut, I've been a little bit more meticulous than normal. So instead of just kind of like winging it and logging as I go for the rest of the day, what I'm gonna do is go into MyFitnessPal and just kind of start to pre-log things that I know I'm probably gonna have for dinner. And this is also a really good way to see if the things that you want to have for dinner are going to fit with the macros that you've already eaten today, so you're not scrambling at the end of the day to play Tetris. So I'm going to do that right now, plan out my dinner, and then I have my second workout, and I think I'm really wanting a Rice Krispie treat, so I'm going to eat that pre-workout, I think. So it is 3 o'clock. I am heading to the gym for my second session. Uh-oh. Coming in hot. They're the best for pre-afternoon lifts. Great pick me up. Off to do my accessory work. 4:45, and I'm just getting to Bentley's little daycare day, picking him up. He goes once a week still because he's still in his adolescent phase, getting that socialization. So let's go get the big boy. Go ahead. You need me to lift your big butt up. Ugh, you're so big. Yeah, hi, daycare boy. Give me a kiss. Hi, daycare boy. Who's a good boy? Did you have fun at daycare? Yeah. Are you a good boy? You ready to eat your dinner? Oh, so am I. It is 5:15. The dogs have just eaten. I'm going to hopefully try to utilize one of these potato buns that have been in my fridge for God knows how long. This. Where's that avocado? The rest of the avocado. There is so much stuff in my fridge right now. I also make a little side salad while that's cooking. So if you don't store your bread in the fridge, you need to, because it will last so much longer. I feel like that's very, like everyone knows that, but then people ask me sometimes why I keep my bread in the fridge. So I do, because I like to keep my breads for longer periods of time. So we're having a nice little potato bun, and I'm gonna whip up a little burg. That's what I'm feeling. A little burg and side salad. Made this little side salad while I'm waiting for my burger to cook, and this is just some mixed greens, cucumbers, tomatoes, little salad cruncher things. These are actually super good. They're just from McCormick. You can get them in like the spice section, and they're so great on top of salads. Give it a little crunch. And then some blueberry goat cheese and the Bolthouse Farms dressing. That's fire. The potato buns are so good for hamburgers. I don't know why, but they just are. So all in all, this meal has 32 grams of protein, 35 carb, and 8, well, pretty much almost 9 fat because of the avocado. So back to work. It's still raining, so I don't know if I can take them for a WALK, so we'll see. But already thinking about what I want to eat for dessert. All right, so I'm thinking for my snack, I'm gonna do a nice little like fruit bowl with some of these Alyssa's cookies. If you have been around on my channel for so long, how long have I been eating these? I think that these were in my vlog from 2015, 16 maybe. They're so good. I hope that this company never stops making them. But they are really ridiculously expensive though. So I'm gonna do some of these for some fiber. I have been watching this thing on Discovery and it's called People Investigates, like People Magazine. And it's cool because if you like true crime, but it kind of gives you like the reenactment, but also with things from the actual crime. Like sometimes they have the footage or they have like the photos and the interviews and stuff. It's really cool. I've been really into it lately, along with American Monster, if you're into that kind of stuff. I just wanted to point out the volume on this bowl here. I don't know if you guys noticed in this video that this is a little bit less food than normal for me, but it's also amazing because I'm personally not someone that's ever chronically dieted. I really honestly never diet. So for me, being able to cut on eating, let's see where we ended up today. 147 grams of protein, 224 carb, and 47 grams of fat. I honestly could have eaten a little bit more almond butter. I might go back and take another spoonful. I definitely don't want to go any lower than 50. 50 is the lowest I've ever had my fat at, just because like what I was telling you guys earlier about my high LDL. So yeah, I am very fortunate and I'm happy that I have been able to lose this weight on this amount of food. And this is obviously from a lengthy history of eating at maintenance and also having a higher muscle mass percentage than I have in the past. You have to remember that if you're somebody who is smaller in stature, you're obviously going to take or require, I should say, less food than somebody who is taller than you or weighs more. But if you have more muscle mass, then you also will be burning more. So therefore you can eat more to maintain and also eat more to cut. So I would say that it's a direct result of that. This is very satisfying. That's everything. My full day of eating. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you check out my Instagram because every Sunday I post my favorite meals of the week, like a little swipe through. So if you want to see that, make sure you're following there. And I also post some of the recipes to my app. If you have not checked that out, highly recommend doing so because I have all of the like dumbbell workouts I post on there, a CrossFit program, every single thing I put on there, like I've tested, my friends have tested, even some of you guys have tested for me. So I'm really excited that you guys are enjoying it. So that is it. I'm gonna eat this, watch true crime, and I'll see you guys in next week's video.